Good morning, dear hearts. We are on lesson 88, and please subscribe. You knew I was going to say that. So, our two lessons in review today are The Light Has Come and everyone's favorite, I Am Under No Laws But God's. So, the light has come. Throughout the course, there are many concepts, terms that are interchangeable. So today, the review lesson is the light has come. But immediately what the text part of the review is speaking of is salvation, because salvation is the choice for the light. Salvation is the choice of forgiveness. In truth, there really isn't anything to choose between. It's really only our remembering of what is true, what is real. The lesson says attack and grievances are not there to choose, because attack and grievances and anger and fear, they are not real. So as so many times as I've said, and will continue to, remember this is really a course between what is true and what is not. The light is true, salvation is true, attack, grievances, fear, they are not true, they are not real. They are false concepts that have been invested in, but no matter how much we invest in them, how much we try to look at them and make them real, that's never going to happen, because I cannot make what is false into something that is true. As we've been told many times, I can have a miracle, I can have a grievance, I can't have both, and they will not coexist. Miracles and grievances will never coexist. Okay, so the light has come. I'm choosing the light. When I choose the light, when I realize the light is my salvation, the light is my forgiveness, the light is where everything that I am wanting to see exists, then there's no alternative. I'm going to go back a couple times to the very beginning of the course, the introduction, because it says what is all-encompassing can have no opposite. The light is all-encompassing, and it can have no opposite. The opposite to the light would possibly, we would look at it as a grievance, we would look at it as darkness, but it's not real, because the light is all-encompassing and there is actually nothing else. Some of the suggested practicing phrases are, the light in you is all that I would see, and then you name the person that you are thinking of in that moment. The second lesson for review is, I am under no laws but God's. Now, I did it before. I want to continue because I think it's easier to understand this, that I'm under no truth except God's. God gives us truth, only the truth. And there is nothing that I need to obey except God's truth. God's truth, the truths of God, are always going to be things that are eternal, something that is beneficial to everyone. It is not a partial truth. It is not true in one circumstance and not in the other. It is not true in one segment of the sonship and not in the other. God's truth, God's laws are all-encompassing. And to go back again to the introduction, it told us that nothing unreal exists, and the laws of God are what is real, and the laws, the agreements of the ego are not, and so they cannot exist. Nothing real can be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. The laws, the agreements, the circumstances of the ego are not real. They are illusory, like everything else about the ego. So if I'm going to follow the path of the ego, I will find there pain. I will find suffering. I will find unhappiness. But when I say I am under no laws, no truths, no gifts, but those that God gives to us, then instead I will realize that peace is a law of God. Serenity is a law of God. Oneness is a law of God. Equality is a law of God. And love is a law of God. And these are the laws. These are the ones that I gladly follow because I want to remember the truth. And God's laws lead me to the truth and the light and the way. So, that is it for today. I hope this helped. We have 2 more lessons of review, and then we go into new lessons. So, please like, please share, please subscribe, please comment, please subscribe. And please be here tomorrow, and we continue to pray because we know the power of prayer. It's the medium of miracles. Namaste.